Welcome back, fast food fanatics. Today on Fast Food Face Off, we're doing the Spicy Chicken Nugget Showdown. We got Wendy's, McDonald's, and Burger King. We're going to see who brought the heat. Without any further ado, let's crush some calories.
Fast food face off! Fast food face off!
Originally called Chicken Krispies by creator Robert Baker, a Cornell University professor in the 1950s, chicken nuggets were initially developed to offset lack of consumer interest for chicken in a post-World War II era. Later, due to Americans' increased concern over heart disease related to beef consumption in the late 70s, McDonald's begins experimenting with its own take on chicken bites, with help from chef Rene Arend. Fast forward to 1983, McNuggets are a resounding success. Other burger chain competitors soon follow suit with their own chicken nuggets, which helps secure its iconic status as a mainstay in the world of fast food.
So first up, we got the new kids on the block, right? McDonald's. I don't know how they were the latest to the game, considering that they're usually the first people to kind of spark invention within the fast food industry, especially amongst the big three. But they're here, we got them. I'm curious to see how they taste. I've heard mixed reviews on these, so I do want to see how the nuggets are individually and then kind of how well they pair with the sauces. Let's just get into it. First, we have the Mighty Hot Sauce. That's the sauce that's supposed to accompany the Spicy McNuggets, right? I am curious to see how the rest of their sauce lineup, which is actually way more than I thought, kind of plays into how they pair well with the nuggets. Let us know down in the comments section what sauce is your favorite sauce. First up, let you guys get a look. You get a little bit of punch of vinegar from the Mighty Hot Sauce, and then you get a little bit of the lingering heat. I would say it's a nice balance of vinegar and heat. I like how it kind of balances out overtly spicy things, and I think McDonald's did a really nice job with this sauce. It complements the chicken nuggets really well. So I do want to see how these kind of individually taste on their own. I kind of want to see where the heat is just on the nugget itself without being, amplified by anything that McDonald's has in their sauce department. Okay, pretty mild as far as the heat is concerned, and it doesn't surprise me that they kind of, brought in or reined in some of that spice and that heat. What heat that there is here isn't bad, and I think that it's probably just right for most of the average McDonald's consumers. Not everybody, even when they kind of like the idea of spice, likes overly spicy, punched up, kind of chili jalapeno flavors. So I get why they kind of dulled down the spice on the nuggets and then put more of the heat in the actual sauce. So the Buttermilk Ranch that they have is good. I'm not necessarily a huge ranch fan. I'm more of a blue cheese kind of guy with chicken, and McDonald's does a nice job with their Buttermilk Ranch. It goes well with the spicy nugget. Just off the initial impression of some of the sauces I had, yeah, if I were to order these again, I would definitely get spicy buffalo. I don't know if I like it any more or any less than the Mighty Hot Sauce. They're two different types of sauces. Let's try sweet and sour. Also today, I'm going to be doing 20 nuggets from each one of these companies. So that's a total of 60 nuggets all together, and hopefully I can get through all of them for you.
I'm going to run a train on these chicken fingers. I'm just going to be like... Yum, 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 yum,
I think I'm just a sucker for how well these nuggets go with the sauce lineup that McDonald's has, which I don't know if it speaks more to the sauces or if it speaks more to the nuggets, but there's something nostalgic about their nuggets that I know it appeals to me and to a lot of other people. First 10 done. Try the tangy barbecue. That's really nice. I think the little bit of sweet and a little bit of heat you get from their tangy barbecue, it complements these nuggets real well. Really good sauces, and not surprising to anybody, good chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I'd like to get a 10-piece McNugget and a bunch of the Szechuan sauce, like as much as you're allowed to give me.
Let you guys get a look. I also kind of wanted to talk about, as far as mixed reviews, is one kind of almost being overshadowed by the Travis Scott meal, which has been, insanely popular from McDonald's. But from what I've seen from even people that have reviewed them, the one thing that I noticed when reading reviews or comments on them is, I think if McDonald's is not your favorite brand of chicken nuggets, I doubt that they're magically going to win you over with essentially just a slightly spicier version of their regular nuggets. Last one. So next up we got Burger King. I do think that sometimes this company in particular gets a little bit of a bum rap when it comes to their nuggets, so I am curious to see how they compare to the other two companies. Got our sauces all ready. Let's crush some nuggets. The overall consistency of these kind of has a vibe of chicken that's been sitting under a hot lamp, which, I mean, look, I get it, fast food, but you want the illusion to still be there, and these definitely taste like they're kind of dried out. Let's see how they pair with some of the sauces. I am now understanding why Burger King was half as expensive as McDonald's and Wendy's. When I first saw the receipts, I was like, there's no way that McDonald's and Wendy's are, twice as tasty as far as their nuggets go. And I may have been wrong about that. If I'm even being brutally honest, I think McDonald's sauces are even better than Burger King's. Their honey mustard, their sweet and sour, their ranch even, is not quite as good as the quality of McDonald's. I'm just gonna try to get through these kind of as quickly as I can. If I wasn't really reviewing these for you guys, I know right now, without waiting to the end of the video, I would not go back to Burger King for nuggets. All these companies, except for Burger King, had at least 6 sauces. They put out sauces that are really just an option for people, but they're not even very tasty. I usually try to go to these places between 10:30 and 12, depending on when they kind of start serving lunch. And, I got them as fresh as they were going to make them. These are not even as good as I remember like school chicken nuggets to be, if that makes sense to you. Last one. Last but certainly not least is my homegirl Wendy. And I've had these a ton of times. I know how much I like Wendy's nuggets, and I'm definitely a fan of their spicy nuggets, but let's just see how they stack up in comparison to these other companies, and then we'll kind of get through the sauces too. Just one quick thing to note, I didn't know Wendy's had this sauce called Sawsome sauce, which is exactly what I imagine it's going to be. Curious to see how that's going to taste with these spicy nuggets. First bite. The flavor that they get from their chicken, however it is that they season it, even beyond like just the spicy nuggets, like their home style chicken, whatever it is, they're always so well seasoned. It complements the nature of whatever they're doing with their chicken so well. To me, this is definitely more an appealing bite, an appealing flavor. I mean, even like the bit of crisp that they have on these nuggets is just way more appealing than what, you know, Burger King was doing. There's a difference between crisp and then dry. Let's check out that sauce and sauce. You get kind of like a chipotle kind of esque sauce. It complements these nuggets real well. See, this is what I'm talking about. Not only is the quality of like the nugget itself like a good nugget, but they didn't just overlook the sauces as something that's an afterthought. Oh, what? Got a French fry in there. So I got about a dozen or so chicken nuggets left here. I'm just gonna try to get through these. Cheers. Regardless of what you guys think of Wendy's, you should be putting that on like everything on their menu. Like that on like a Baconator, that on like a double stack or a chicken sandwich. Get out of here. Delicious. So down to the last 3 nuggets. Just gonna finish it up. Last one. So I've extinguished the heat. Which one of these spicy nuggets has won the Spicy Nugget Showdown? The most expensive of these 3 companies was McDonald's. It was about $7.89 before tax with the mighty sauce. Not a terrible deal as far as like 20 nuggets and then like some sauce on the side is concerned. I mean, it's pretty much a meal. So you're getting a decent value. Wendy's was $6.58, and that also included, you know, a handful of sauces, which, just so you know, they didn't charge me for the sauce. The cheapest of the bunch, to no surprise of anybody if you're watching the review, is Burger King. It was $2.99 for 20 piece. The reason why it's about half as much is because it's about half as good. No one is going to pay any more than $3 for the 20 nuggets that they're getting at Burger King. Yeah, Burger King is definitely going to be the best value. 20 nuggets for $3 and then some sauce. I mean, yeah, that's going to fill you up. It might not necessarily be the best bite, but it is the most affordable. McDonald's, if I'm being impartial here, they brought the heat, I think, more in the sauce department than they did in the nugget department. I think that they chose to put more of it in the sauce to make more of a complete bite when they paired the nuggets with the mighty hot sauce together to really kind of bring the heat in that light. Now, if you're talking just what nugget has the best overall spice, without a doubt, it's going to go to my girl Wendy, right? Not only is it the most spice for just the actual nuggets themselves, but I think it's just the most appealing flavor overall. So not only is the spice content good, there's a good level of heat there. I think Wendy's has the best flavor and the best overall spice out of these nuggets. McDonald's, and I don't care if you are or are not a fan of the nuggets that they have, they taste like A, no chicken on their menu, and B, let's be honest, like no chicken that you've ever tasted before. And I don't want to say whether or not that's a good or a bad thing. So at the end of the day, what company am I going to give my money to? It really is whether or not you're team McDonald's or team Wendy's. You know, if I were to have to choose between those 2 companies, to me, it's a no-brainer. I'm going to go with Wendy's. I think that they have the most appealing taste of chicken. The seasoning is really good on there. The spice level, I feel, is appropriate. All the sauces were given thought to complement the chicken and other menu items that they have there. You're not going to go wrong with Wendy's. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button. Also, subscribe, hit that bell, and share the video so that we can kind of, you know, grow the Tasty Vibe Tribe, right? Head on over to our Instagram so that you guys can stay up to date with some exclusive content. And remember, if you are what you eat, always eat amazing.